Howdy, I'm Palpers, and today we are going to be doing an overrated, underrated anime edition. So if you guys want to be a part of this for the next time I make this, you should join my Discord. I always link it in my description, but you don't care. You just want to see me get into this overrated, underrated anime edition. So if you want to see me say some things are overrated, underrated, you should stick around. All right, so the first one submitted by Farron, and he goes romance. Romance is severely underrated. And the reason I say that is because you guys love your shonen and you guys should give romance a try. I'm just kidding. Romance is not underrated. All right, Demon Slayer. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hate using the word overrated, but oh crap. But for me, Demon Slayer's a little overrated. Maybe because I rate a 6 out of 10. It's a good show. It's an average show. People could get hooked on it, but I don't think it's anything special personally. I never watched the Mugen Train. I'm not on season 2, so I can't speak, but from the 20 episodes I have watched, I do not see Demon Slayer as anything special. So for this, I'm gonna put Demon Slayer as overrated. Overflow. I'm gonna assume. Next question. My Hero Academia, severely overhated. Severely overhated. I think it has become a trend in the anime community just to hate on My Hero because everyone else does it. I feel like people can't generate their own opinion, and if you truly do not like My Hero, okay, that's you. But I feel like a lot of you out there just don't like My Hero to just not like My Hero. The same way you guys don't like dubbed anime. So overhated. All right, DBJ says Code Geass, and my opinion on this, right? So Code Geass I think is a very good anime. I liked it a lot. Is it overrated? I think it's properly rated. I think Code Geass is properly rated. I think Little is an amazing MC. I think Shuzaku's better, but I honestly think Code Geass is a very good show. Some might say it's overrated, but I genuinely think it is properly rated. So that's my thoughts on Code Geass. So Kai goes, One Piece Draga. Do I think One Piece is overrated or underrated? Okay, so my thing on One Piece, I think One Piece is very I don't say it's overrated because I like it. I do enjoy it a lot, but I feel like One Piece fans, ready? When it comes to certain things, it's overrated, as in the way One Piece fans talk about it, as in they think it's a perfect show when it clearly is not. It clearly is not. There are many dragged out moments in One Piece. I love One Piece though. I love it. Trust me, I love that show. But there's many moments that are very dragged out, and honestly, there's not that much filler. The fillers are pretty good, but when the moments are dragged out, they drag them out, and that's my only problem with One Piece. But I honestly say that One Piece is properly rated besides those dragged out moments, bro, because y'all be saying everything's good, everything's not good. All right, Volok says yanderes. So I think yanderes are, I'm gonna be honest, they're overrated. The only really good one and the one that really put them on the map was Yuno from Future Diary. Literally the only yandere that put them on the map, and I think yanderes are overrated. Trust me, you do not want that. You do not want that IRL. I can guarantee you do not want a stalker who will kill your family. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't. So yanderes are overrated. Parasite. Never finished Parasite, and I barely hear people talk about it. I'm gonna say no comment because I don't really know about Parasite like that. So, but probably underrated because I don't hear people. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, I was waiting for this one. 29 says manga. Do I think it's overrated or underrated? Okay, clearly not underrated, but I don't want to say overrated, right? It might be a little overrated, right? Because there's no way you can argue me that manga is better than anime. And I know that's not what he's saying, but I'm just saying that's just one of the things. But honestly, I think it's properly rated. I think it's some people like manga, some people don't. For me, if someone were to ask me, are webtoons overrated? I'll say underrated because people don't read them. I feel like webtoons are just like an anomaly in this space, and that nobody freaking reads them. So I'll say manga is properly rated. Properly rated. All right. So Kai goes Naruto and Shonen. Naruto, overrated. And I already know I'm gonna have all you Naruto heads, all you Uchiha fanboys in my comments. I'm like, he don't know what he talking about. He like My Hero, bro. My Hero's the best shonen. But okay, my thing is, ready? This is my thing, ready? The reason I say it's overrated, forget the fact that I don't even like the show, right? It's the fact that you guys are forgetting that 46% of Naruto is filler. And you can just skip the filler, but it's in your show. It is in your show. So for you to say that like Naruto is goated, it's the best, no, it's not. If you have to skip 46% of your show, and if 46% of your show is Traga, I have nothing to say to you, and that's all you. I'm not gonna belittle you. That's your opinion. It's just my opinion, but you guys can have it. I think Naruto is overrated. And for shonen, I think shonen is properly rated. There's a reason why shonen stays the top watch like genre of anime. There's a reason why. So I'll say shonen is properly rated. But Naruto, on the other hand, Light Yagami is properly rated. That man deserves the hype he gets. That man is like that. L is better. I think L is the superior character in Death Note, but I think Light Yagami is properly rated. Next goes Steins Gate. Steins Gate is properly rated. The hype around it deserves the hype around it. The show's very good. It gets you deep in thought, and I think that, yeah, that Steins Gate is properly rated. Kai goes Lelouch v Britannia. Lelouch is properly rated. Same thing I said about Light. Him and Light are in the same league, so I'll say properly rated. Luffy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? So I love Luffy. I think Luffy is actually one of my top MCs that I genuinely like. Is he overrated or underrated? When it comes to the protagonist space, right, I don't hear many people talk about Luffy. Like when I hear people talk about like Lelouch, the Lights, like the Thorfinns, the Subarus for some odd reason, right? But I hear people talk about them, and I never really see people take shonen protagonists like really into consideration, besides like Thorfinn. But I really don't see people like take like Luffy serious, because he's lumped in with like Goku. But I genuinely like, so in that term, I think Luffy is underrated, but if anything, properly rated to underrated. That's my opinion. Okay, him as a whole, he is a staple in the anime community, but him being seen as a very good protagonist, he is severely underrated. All right, Eli asked, Darling in the Franxx. That junk is Draga. I don't even want to put I do not like that. I'm sorry. That show I do not like. I think it's underhated. It's underhated. It needs more hate. Hate on it more. Needs more hate. Next asks Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is properly rated. It deserves all the hype, deserves all the love, and I am so hyped for season 4 part 2 to come out in 2 days. I am extremely hyped, properly rated, deserves more hype than it already has, because I think that show is honestly a golden show. It is so good, beautiful, one of, like, literally, I think it's one of the peak animes you can watch. Peak anime. Seasonal anime. I don't really keep up with seasonal anime, and so therefore a lot of them are pretty bad. The ones I've watched so far are kind of good, like Platinums, and I liked Blue Period, I'm enjoying, but I think it's pretty good. But seasonal anime low-key has a lot of isekai garbage, so it is underhated. Like, people need to start realizing that all these isekais they're pumping out are not good. Like transport to another world with your smartphone. Like, get out of here with that. I am not watching that, okay? Oh, so Rose Kami wants to get deep and ask me about Life. Do I think Life is overrated or underrated? I think Life is underappreciated, and I think a lot of us take it for granted. And I know, what am I even talking about? Yo, next question, what am I doing? So Farron asks, Isekai. Isekai is underhated. Hate it more. That genre should not exist. Only some shows are pretty good, but most of it is isekai garbage. Like, yes, you can take, even though I don't like ReZero, but yes, you can take the ReZeros, the Mashokos, the Overlords, even though I don't think that's good either. But like, you can take those shows as the anomalies and the Konosubas. But if you actually put all the isekais together, like, they're like, the bad ones outnumber the good ones by like 10 to -1. Like, it is that bad. Like, it is that bad. So I think it's underhated. All right, so Kai asks Deku and Bakugo. Deku is overhated. He is not a bad MC. I don't know if people think so. He's better than Goku and Naruto, and I'll stand by it. And Bakugo is, I think Bakugo is properly rated. I don't think people really hate him in the fandom. I think people who don't even like My Hero can deal with Bakugo. So I think Bakugo is properly rated. Deku is overhated, and that man needs more love. 29 asks New Gen anime. New Gen anime is pretty good because it consists of the My Heroes, the Demon Slayers, the Vinlands, the Steins Gate, but the Dr. Stones. I think New Gen anime is properly rated. I think it's like a very solid group of animes, so I think properly rated, except for those isekai junks. All my homies hate isekai. Volek says Hyoka. It is underhated, needs more hate. Rose Kami asks Palpers. Do I think I'm overrated? I think I'm very underrated. Okay, no, but honestly, no, I think I deserve more clout. Subscribe to Palpers. the Makoto Shinkai works. So that's the homie who make, like, the company who makes Your Line, not Your Line, April, Your Name, Weathering with You, Garden of Words, 5 centimeters per second, like that dude. So I think he is properly rated. He deserves all the hype. I think his animation team is amazing. I think his storytelling is very good. And I am hyped for that new movie to come out in, like, what is it, next year or this year? I don't know. But I'm very hyped for it to come out. So I think he is properly rated. Kai asked lollies. That is illegal. You guys overrate them too. Like, what are you doing? Like, why, like, they shouldn't even be on the scale. Like, what do you guys do? What are you going through? All right, so Kai asks, Zoro, Sanji, Chopper, Nico Robin, and Nami. Zoro, properly rated. Sanji, underrated, deserves more love. He's one of the best Straw Hats. Chopper, extremely underrated. He is the best Straw Hat. Nico Robin, overrated. Nami, overrated. So that's my answer. Eli asks, Clannad. Clannad is underrated in terms of like the people who have watched it. So for example, Clannad isn't, like, for example, if I go to a person and, like, they watch anime and I ask them about Clannad, they probably won't know what Clannad is. So I think it's underrated in that aspect. But when the people who do know it and do, like, they have watched it, I think it is properly rated, the amount of hype it gets for the, like, the community that Clannad has. Because Clannad is that show. Clannad is one of the best romance to ever do it. To ever do it. The My Hero Academia class. When you say cast, I'm gonna assume you mean, like, the class 1A. I'm gonna say class 1A or whatever. But the cast, it isn't that good. There aren't many good characters in My Hero Academia, and so I think it is, like, people hate on them, so I think it's properly rated because they aren't that good. I think Deku Bakugo, I like Tokoyami, but that's just my bias. I think Takumi, Lemillion, like, but there's not many that are good, and especially the female cast. My Hero Academia does not know how to write females. Like, one of the worst. I mean, but they're shonen, so it's predictable, but I think My Hero Academia is, like, properly rated, like, the cast, because it isn't that good anyway. Sakura Haruno, overhated. We already know this. Sakura's overhated. You guys hate on her for no reason. I don't want to get into this argument. Unex asks Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo is severely underrated. I don't hear many people talk about this show. This show is honestly peak sports anime, and I think everybody should watch Hajime no Ippo. It is up there with Haikyuu. It is honestly an amazing watch. Watch it. Underrated show. Ippo's one of the best MCs to ever do it. Underrated. Joe asks Boku wa Dokta. Tony. Chopper's underrated, severely underrated. He's the best Straw Hat. Next question. Mag asks Lisa. I'm assuming you mean the girl who made Crossing Field and Gurrange. So I think she is properly rated. She deserves the hype. She makes good music. And also, I just want to point out, I have a headache right now. And if you're seeing this, can you, like, comment and be like, nice palpers? But anyway, I have a headache and I was like, I'm getting this video out. Undead Unluck. And underrated series. Don't hear much people talk about it. There aren't that many videos about it either, and the videos that are about it, they only get like 10k views, 300 views. Like, severely underrated manga, severely underrated. Hikigaya Hachiman is one of the most underrated protagonists, and I'm glad that the people who do like Hachiman, they have such a strong community, because he is the best protagonist to ever do it. I don't care how dark, how bloody, how gory you think your favorite protagonist is. Hachiman has been through more pain. He got hit by a car. So Jackson asks, Funko Pops. Funko Pops are properly rated. They deserve the hype. And people try to compare them to, like, Beanie Babies and stuff, like that trash, like, collectible thing before. They're not like Beanie Babies, because Funko Pops actually resemble things that people like. For example, if you like Star Wars, boom, you got Star Wars ones. You like anime, boom, there's anime ones. Oh, you like freaking superheroes and comics, boom, they have that for you. Oh, you like TV shows, boom, they have characters for that show. So I think Funko Pops are properly rated. They deserve all the hype, but they're a little overpriced. All right, Vollex asks, fan service. I think it's okay. It's properly rated. Nothing too much. But when they overdo it, then it's like, it becomes a point where it's just, like, distracting. But a show that I would say that had a lot of it and I genuinely enjoyed would have to be Prison School. I think Prison School is very good. I think the fan service was just funny. And I think Food Wars is a good example too. I think Food Wars is really good, but I think it's properly rated. All right, Joe asks opening songs. So I'm gonna assume you mean openings in general, right? So the songs are very good. I think they're properly rated. When what's it like Black Catcher, Domestic Girlfriend's opening, Yamada Kun and the Seven Wishes, amazing, right? Amazing. But watching them, like before, like the first episode, like you're watching the opening and they spoil you, I think that's overrated. Stop watching it. You're literally spoiling yourself for a song. Just close your eyes and just listen. But I think so when it comes to like hearing it, beautiful, properly rated, deserves the hype. But when it comes to watching the actual opening, overrated. Stop watching that junk. Don't watch it. So Oats asks the dead parent trope. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. Or like when the parents just aren't there, it really doesn't bother me. It adds a sense of mystery. Like for example, like they're able to bring them back, which kind of is cliche, but honestly it doesn't bother me, so I think it's properly rated. It doesn't bother me, so I think it's okay. Rose Kami asks Gojo's that dude. Gojo's that dude. He's properly rated. Next asks religion. You trying to get me in trouble? You trying to get my junk in trouble? Rose Kami also asks dub. Overhated, does not deserve the hate. Sub is properly rated. Sub's okay. I could watch a sub show, but yeah. And Monster asks isekais, light novels, web novels, and Near from Death Note. Okay, so isekais, underhated. Hate on isekais, they're not good. Light novels, I don't really read books like that, so I think properly rated, or maybe underrated, because I don't really hear people talk about it. And supposedly they're good. Web novels, like webtoons, underrated. People need to read more webtoons. They're amazing, better than manga. And Near from Death Note, overhated. He deserves more love. Very underrated character. I think he's amazing, and yeah. So if you guys want to be a part of this, like next time I do this, or like next time I do a subscriber related video, join my Discord down below. You have to be an active member for me to actually do something like big with you. Ayo. But anyway, video's over. Hope you guys enjoyed, and like I always say, I am just a weeb. So what do I know? Deuce.